Aloha and welcome to A Course in Miracles. We're doing the workbook for students and we are on lesson 112. And I want to go back and look at the introduction to these review lessons and just focus on a little part of it. Because in these review lessons, part of what we really want to do is we want to learn how to take the lesson, the idea for today, and use it during the day for whatever's going on in our lives. So let's look at this. So we're going to place the ideas this is the format. We're going to place the ideas within your mind and let it use them as it chooses. So we're going to read over the ideas and the comments, 5 minutes twice a day or longer if you prefer, to consider these thoughts that are assigned for the day. And then we're going to read over them, read over the comments, and then begin to think about them while letting your mind relate them to the needs, your seeming problems, and all your concerns. So this is kind of be the focus of the way we're going to use these ideas for these 10 days. We're going to place the ideas within our minds and let our minds use this idea however our minds choose to use it. So we're not going to instruct our minds like what to do with the idea, but we're going to put our faith in our minds and our trust in our minds, and in these reviews, and we're going to believe that they're going to be successful because these are the means that the Holy Spirit, it says, is using to train our minds, and so they won't fail. So we're going to, right at the beginning, it says, lean back in quiet faith and let the mind employ the thoughts you gave as they were given you for it to use. You've been given them in perfect trust, perfect confidence, that you would use them well in perfect faith, that you would see their message and use them for yourself. So offer them to your mind in that same trust that's been given us. So we ought to trust our minds that our minds will use these ideas. So, in these reviews, we stress the need to let your learning not lie idly between these longer practice periods. So we have the practice period in the morning, the practice period right before we go to sleep at night. So we want to keep these ideas in our mind all day long. We're reminding ourselves every 30 minutes, but even in between the 30-minute times, we want to have these thoughts in our mind ready to use them with whatever situation comes up. So it says, you've been inclined to practice only at appointed times and then go on your way to other things without applying what you learned to them. And as a result, you've gained very little reinforcement and have not given your learning a fair chance to prove how great a potential gift it is for us. So here's another chance in these reviews to use these ideas, to actually use them, not just to go through the motions like a ritual. In these reviews, we stress the need to let your learning not lie idly by. Okay. So attempt to give your daily 2 ideas a brief but serious review each hour Use one on the hour and the other on the half hour later. You need not give more than just a moment to each. Repeat it and allow your mind to rest a little time in silence and in peace. So we're going to have a little time at the top of the hour. And it doesn't have to be right on the top of the hour if you're doing something else. But we're going to just remind ourselves, take a little moment to bring the idea to our mind and rest just a moment in peace. And then we're going to go on and do whatever it is we're doing. It says, and then turn to other things, but try to keep the thought with you. And let it serve to help you keep your peace throughout the day as well. So if you're shaken, if something comes up, agitates your mind, think of it again. These practice periods are planned to help you form a habit of applying what you learn each day to everything that we do. So they're designed to become a habit. Not a ritual, but a habit. A habit is something that you do without thinking about it. Do not repeat the thought and lay it down. Its usefulness is limitless to you, and it is meant to serve you in all ways, all times, and places, wherever you need help of any kind. So try to take it with you in your business of your day. Make it holy, worthy of God's Son, acceptable to God and to yourself. So each day, review assignments will conclude with a restatement of the thought. So that was the kind of thing I want to emphasize today from the review lesson. Just we are learning to use these statements enough all throughout the day that they become a habit. So that whenever something happens, we don't get shaken up and lose our peace, but our habit is to just turn to these thoughts. And in this case, the thought for the day. One of them, which there's two of them. So let's look at the thought for the day, the idea. Number one, light and joy and peace abide in me. I am the home of light and joy and peace. I welcome them into the home that I share with God because I am a part of Him. So that's the first idea. And then at the top of the hour, light and joy and peace abide in me. And the second idea for the day is I am as God created me. This is the idea that we'll see over and over again, that we haven't changed. We're still exactly the same as we were created. I will remain forever as I was, created by the changeless like Himself. And I am one with Him and He with me. So on the hour, light and joy and peace abide in me. And at the half hour, I am as God created me. So that's our practice period, our practice ideas for today. And have a good day. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Aloha.